beautiful weather. You know, the first week of October, very abnormal for it to be. It's going to be 90 today, which is going to be a little too hot for fall weather for me. But all in all, it was a good weekend. Unfortunately, my Bills lost, but it happens. Can't win every game. Not going to let it ruin my mood. I think like 40 days now sober, not having any alcohol at all, which is good, feeling good, feeling better overall. I'm happy to wake up, not have headaches on weekends, not have a headache going back to work, and saving that extra money. It's always nice. So today I had only one thing to do for work, and that was to jump on for a morning meeting. So this week's going to be a little weird. I'm a contractor, so I have a contract for the next 5 months. So hopefully I get hired on if I do well enough to be full-time with them. There's 5 of us who are all in the same position. So we'll see how that turns out. And last week they gave me my computer. I had a half day, went home, and then all day Friday I stayed home training. This week I just had to jump on for the morning meeting, and I don't really have anything going on until Thursday. So I guess I have the next couple of days off as well. So I still get to go to 12 o'clock jiu-jitsu. Excited about that. And it's only because like I took care of all the training, and they're still trying to get everything set up and ready for us. And I just had to send them a list of stuff I needed at home for a at-home setup. So they're going to send me a couple of things, and then I'm looking at purchasing myself an ultra-wide monitor. If you guys have any recommendations, a desk or a raising desk. I have a nice desk, a nice butcher block. I want to keep that, so I just need the frame of the raising desk, and then I'll probably get one of the walking treadmills. I'd like to see if I can get like 20,000 steps in a day while working. That would be pretty cool. That'll definitely help in my weight loss journey, and it'll definitely help not hurt my lower back, because sitting all day is just a pain. Like, I've really never had a job where I sit down all day. Most of the jobs I've ever worked, I've always had to be up and moving. Get this asshole truck behind me. Oh, I gotta get in front, gotta get in front. Here he goes. Anyway, yeah, I had a truck just tailgating the shit out of me for absolutely no reason. Like, I pulled out, we had plenty of space between him getting on my ass and the stoplight, and it was a red light, so it's not like he was gonna blow through that. But no, man, he got right up like an inch close to me and just wouldn't fucking back off. Gee, I hate people like that. Anyways, back to the work thing. So I want to get I'm looking to buy some things to improve my home setup. Right now I just have it thrown together, and actually we have all of Caslyn's bedroom in there because we're redoing her room right now. Hopefully I can finish that up this week, which is nice to have the next couple of days off so I can go in there and at least paint and get her stuff moved back in. It's different. It's different going back. It's different doing at-home work. I've always been in the office where I can go down and talk to people when I need them. And now I'm going to have to try to call them on the cell phone or hit them up on Teams if they're available. And just sitting at home all day is just going to be super weird for me. Never had that. I've always had jobs where I've gotten up and walked around and got to be able to do things, stretch my legs, run down job sites and check on work, make sure my workers are happy. I'm not doing that now. And so it'll be weird. How do you guys deal with at-home work? I just feel like I'd go crazy not talking to people. That was the hardest part about unemployment, was just not having anyone to talk to. I'm a big chatterbox, if you can tell. I've talked about it before. That's why going to the 12 o'clock class was so nice, I think, because it gave me a break. And it gave me the chance to talk to people. But I'm lucky I could I don't have to start till 9 o'clock. So that's always been different for me as well. Usually I've started at like 6, 7 o'clock. I've never started after 7 o'clock, I don't think. So that's definitely going to be strange, having an actual 9 to 5. Diggs, I don't know how Diggs is going to handle it because I'm not going to be able to walk away from my computer like I have been all summer to go out and play with him. So all the time, like we'd go out on walks. We'd come back, he'd sit down for like a half an hour and I'd be doing some answering comments, editing a video, something like that. And he's whining to go outside. So I'll go outside, sit in the back porch and let him run around. He gets bored of running around and wants to play with the toys. So he's always bringing these balls up and dropping them there. And if I don't play, he just stands there and stares at me. So I feel bad. So I have to throw it. Now he's going to be like, no, Diggs, I can't. You're going to have to lay down. And he's just not going to understand. I feel bad for him. I mean, I guess I do have a laptop, so I can at least go outside and sit in the back deck and watch him as he plays. But fall's here, winter will be here. It's going to make it even harder. He does love the winter, though. He loves going out and running through the snow like a bulldozer. He'd stay out there all day if he could. But he gets cold, even in his little winter jacket. It's pretty cute. You guys wait till you see it. So yeah, that's basically, this is going to be my last free week. Then I'm going to be hammering work hard for the next 5 months to move into that full-time position, or I guess non-contracted position. And from now until December, I'm going to work really hard on my fitness and diet. So I've been doing pretty good on my fitness. I was down 15 pounds, then I've come back up 5, so I'm down 10 pounds total, which over 2 months I think is pretty good. The biggest issue I have is I just eat so unhealthy. It's not that I really eat unhealthy, because I think we make some pretty healthy meals. At least that's what the recipes say. I just eat a lot of those. And then the soda's so bad for me. But the Perfy sodas are really good. I just have gone through all of them, and I need to go out and buy more. I just keep forgetting, because I just usually stop at the gas station and grab Baja Blast. I'm a little addicted to sugar, I guess. That's hard to kick. At least for me. If I can make it a week without it, I'd be pretty good after. And it's just, I like creamer in my coffee in the morning as well. Just want a little bit of excitement. I've given up everything else, so I think a little sugar isn't going to kill me. What do you guys think? What's your favorite coffee? I'm a big, I think it's a latte, cappuccino guy. Love cappuccinos. Need to get myself an espresso machine. What do you guys recommend for espresso machines? See a lot of people using those Ninjas, and it seems to be pretty budget friendly. I mean, not right now, because I have to build back up my savings, but eventually I'll get one. I think it's like $2.99. We'll see what it is during Prime Day. And then I think during Prime Day is when I'll buy the rest of the office stuff that I need. But a standing desk will definitely be nice with a walking pad. I think the walking pad will be super helpful to keep my mind occupied. Because I think just a regular standing desk would be pretty like I had a standing desk at the last place I worked at, and it was kind of just difficult just to stand there all day. But if I'm walking and actively moving, I think it would be a lot nicer. We'll see. Only time will tell. Then I want to do like a complete overhaul of the gaming room. Add those nice, beautiful wood slats you see in a lot of videos. I think it looks really nice. Run some LEDs through them to kind of brighten up the space. Because right now I have it in that corner and it just seems so dark, and I'm really trying to build a nice LED glow. I just think I need to add a lot more to get to that point. And then this week will be the last week I really get to do the 12 o'clock class. Oh shit, I forgot to bring the most important part, and it was mushroom coffee for a friend. Hopefully, maybe he won't be here today. That'll be fine, and then I can bring it tomorrow. Anyway, I think I've answered a lot of your questions, guys. You gotta tell me if you have any more questions. I can make more videos about it. I'm just generally talking about daily stuff. We have a trip coming up towards the end of the month. We're going to Rome for our anniversary. So we've saved up for the last 2 years to pay for this. I used some points. I have an American Express card. I built up a bunch of points. So I used points for flying, which saved money there. And then we found a pretty reasonably priced Airbnb for 7 days. And then the rest of it's just going to be like a lot of it's eating food and getting into, I don't know how many places you have to pay to get into, like the Colosseum or the Vatican. I thought a lot of it's free, but we'll see when we get there. I'm sure it's not super expensive. And then we just have to watch out for scammers and pickpockets. And we should have a pretty decent time. And I hear the food's decently priced. I mean, last time I was there 2 years ago for a work trip, the food was definitely reasonably priced for what we got, and it was so good. So pretty excited about that. What else is going on? I've slowed down quite a bit on YouTube. I was getting like 500 to 1,000 followers a week. Now I'm at like 5 followers a week, which isn't bad. I'm still progressing in the right direction. The followers really don't matter. It's just about to get monetized. I need to be over 1.6, or I need to be over 3 million views in 90 days. And I was at 1.7. Now I'm down to 1.6. And then just my long form videos, I need them to be over like 3,000 hours within a year. And I'm only at like 1,400. So that's really slowed down. They're not taking off the way I thought they would. But I just got to keep working at it, keep getting better. And I'm hoping this one adds to that. You know, it's something that you guys might be interested in, so you'll be watching it a lot longer. And then at the end of this, I'm going to show you how I edit one of my gaming videos, just to kind of give it a little more substance and to see what you guys actually like. And always leave comments for ideas for me, things that you like, things that you don't like, things I can improve on, because that's how I get better, is listening to you guys. And you all do a great job. You know, I just found out recently that I've been posting for the last 4 months, and like half the links in my bio don't even work. And I didn't realize that. I guess I should have checked them. I just copied and pasted the URL like I usually do for other ones, but in YouTube it gets really weird for some reason. And for some reason I can't get TikTok to work on there. So I just had to add my link tree and direct you guys to go that way. And that seems to work just fine as of now. And I don't know what makes you guys go and click on links. That's what I really want to know, so I can drive more people that way. And I don't know if I haven't told you guys yet. I just wanted to tell you guys my favorite season is fall. I absolutely love all the leaves changing, the smell. I love the nice cool mornings and then the warmer afternoons. I mean, 87, 90 degrees is a little too hot, but if it got up to like the mid 70s with a nice breeze, oh, perfect weather in New York. I plan on taking a drive up to the Adirondacks. Maybe I'll do that later this week and go on a hike to like Cascade, small mountain up there. I think the smallest in the 46 peaks. Take a nice hike to show you guys what it's like to live in New York and experience all this beautiful foliage. Because up there we'll have a pretty nice view. I'm sure right around this time is like peak time. It's already 80 degrees out. That's crazy. 11:16. I'm going to get to this class early. I'm actually going to run over, I think, hopefully the liquor store is open. I'm going to check out the liquor store and see if they have any non-alcoholic cocktail stuff, so I can mix that together. A lot of people have been asking. Well, actually, no one's been asking. I've saw a video about it, and I'm like, that would be nice, because it's nice to have something cool and refreshing on a hot day like today. I don't have a problem with just water. It's just sometimes I like a little extra, something refreshing, especially after mowing when I get home. Ugh. You guys have any mocktail ideas? I think that's what it's called, right? Non-alcoholic cocktails, a mocktail. For some reason, it's pretty dead today. I'm surprised. Usually it's super busy on the road at this time, which is also surprising to me. Well, that's everything for now, guys. I'm gonna go work out and go back home and edit a video. Let's see. Okay, so today I figured I would do this because I wanted to add something to this video. Well, I'm halfway into it. So this is how I do my long form videos. I edit it in Premiere Pro. And the first thing I do is I start off, I load all my product, I load everything that I want, and I'll hit I for in on the keyboard. And then go to the end and hit O for out. And then I'll just do a render, so it makes it easier. This takes a little bit, so I'm going to cut it. So I do that so it's easier to edit my videos and there's no lagginess to it. So I've already started working on things on this video, and I'll show you guys. I cut out some dead silent parts as I was waiting for the game to load, and I put what I think is a hook at the beginning. So if you want to watch this, give me a second. I'm going to let it run. I'll be quiet now. And you tell me if it's a good hook.
A lot of blood.
Holy shit. So it did a pretty good job giving me a jump scare. Anyway. Oh, I'm peaking pretty high. I'm sorry. Is that better? Is that better? Okay. Hopefully that's better. I'll have to watch the video. Maybe I'll have to go back and redo it. So now what I'm going to do is, you're not going to be able to see this, but you know, I hit spacebar. So once I'm in here, I hit space or L. If I hit L, it starts playing forward. So I'll do that. Down here, I can see where I'm speaking. So this lower bar is my voice. The upper one is the game. I usually don't mess with that. I'm looking for dead silent spots here. Sometimes you have to have it. Like at the beginning of the game, I'll show you. There's some sound that you hear that kind of gets the game going. So I use L to fast forward. You did a bunch of times to start going faster so I can get through this. If I need to go back, I'll hit J a couple of times and back up. Or I can do little sections by just hitting the forward and backward. I don't really like using those because it just takes forever. So we'll go on L. So like right there, on the bottom here, you'll see that it's a flat bar. So it's, okay. Give me a second. So you see where these are dead silent spots where there's nothing there. There's a beginning spot here, but you need to hear what the video game is showing me. So the video game has some sound in there. Let me get this back to normal. Okay, so listen.
Sounds like that sound came again.
So you need to hear that. So now I'm going to fast forward because I've been through this before I decided to do this. And I'll go really fast. You might just hit L a couple of times. Okay, I'm going to slow down here and get close to what I want. So this was an interesting part. I thought it was good. This really scared me, and I didn't get good footage of it. So what I did here was I clipped it and I dragged it on. I'm not really sure how I want to finish it, but just give it a second. Watch this.
Ah!
There's definitely a face there. It scared me, but it disappeared because I juked my mouse all over. So when I got back to it, it wasn't there. So let me get this back together. So it goes on to the rest of the clip.
What the frick?
So as you can see, it's gone, and I'm scared at this point.
I'm out of here.
But I can't leave. So playing the game like I knew, like I remember the parts that I need to cut and not cut. So
fuck you, man.
I'm just gonna fast forward through this till we get to another. So like I think I want to leave this stuff in here, some of this stuff, because I'm just doing normal game stuff that I would do. Like
I don't like this.
Like to explore things. I like to look at things. So I'll be quiet for a second. So I have to go back into here. And again, this is another spot
Turn your flashlight back on. Why?
that got me.
Idiot.
So let's give it a second. It looks like a delayed reaction. I don't know why. I think because I was listening to the breathing. Listen. And it kind of just caught me off guard because I was expecting to see like a mouse or something, not that. So I'm going to finish up through this. And if you're watching this, I highly recommend you go watch my video on my gaming channel, Whoop-A-Pow 10. And then come back and watch this after.
So I'm going to fast forward through here because I know most of this stuff. I don't think there's anything worth seeing in through here. Let's get to this spot. There's a big long dead spot. Let's see. Give me a second. Bumps. I'll leave it. Again, you guys can give me comments. Leave in your comments if I should leave stuff like that in there or take it out. A lot of people say I need to be talking the whole time, and I agree. There's times I don't want to ruin this part for you. And we'll get to the end. Okay, so the end's there. Let me finish up here, see what I say. Good demo. I'm probably going to play the full game. I had a lot of fun with that. But at least the first half's not going to get me now. Actually, I'll probably just stitch this first half in. Okay, so that was good. I thought I said something about goodbye. Maybe I didn't. We'll see. We'll go forward. I use these keys up here all the time, too. Oh, God. As always, guys. So, yeah, I did say goodbye here. Not the best spot. Okay, come on. Okay. There we go. Shortcut that. As always, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And that's pretty much it. This was an easy one, and I don't do things the best way. I just do things the way I know how to do it. And to me, it works like that. I could have clipped a lot faster, so we'll do that. Everything looks good here. 14-minute for a demo. It's a quick video to upload. Next is just creating a thumbnail. So it's rendered in and out. So we'll just do that again because I just changed it. It's a lot of blood. Okay, so it's still happy with that. Now I'm going to just export it. I have saved settings in here. So I'm going to do my YouTube Max, make it 4K. And I'll export this. Let's see how long this 14-minute one takes. I don't want to, I want it to do the entire thing. That's good. Everything looks good. So let's see. 6 minutes isn't bad. Sometimes they're like an hour long. I'll walk away. So that's how I do a quick edit. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions specific, ask me. Thank you.